Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones setup for today. So we do have a break of the range that we've been looking at, but just above us is this double top neckline, which we are very close to, 39,846. So if you're long, I'd be taking profit here, and I wouldn't be looking for shorts, that's for sure. There's just too much noise about rate cuts at the moment, and there's a whole host of data coming out, which I'm almost sure is just going to support that. So we do have a range break. We'll look at that on the lower time frames now. We have broken above the moving averages, but the moving averages are kind of nowhere at the moment. They need to cross over on the 8 hour here before we get too excited. Oscillators have separated, and this is kind of a bearish setup, but they need to roll and start pointing down before we start getting too excited about shorts. So for me, this is just a break of the range right now, so logically we need to look for a retest of the range. So I just want to get another level in here because this is fairly strong. If you look at the 3 hour, you can see clearly the overhead resistance right above us, so this is not somewhere you want to be long. Oscillators group to the upside, definitely not somewhere you want to be long. 150 EMA there, which is another reason you don't want to be long. So we do have a crossover the moving averages. So I would be watching this with caution. I don't think there's an opportunity to jump in just yet, but you'll see on the lower time frames that that may play out. Okay, so looking at the hour. So just do this. So what we're looking for here is a pullback onto structure. So top of range is around 39,657 or 39,650. So we need price to come back here, find support, not necessarily off that level. It could be off anywhere as low as 39,509. So if you look at the oscillators here, that's not an area you want to be long. You want to be pulling back. You want price to come back into the zone for an opportunity to buy, and then have another attempt at breaking through 39,846. Now if you drill down to the 15-minute, you're going to see a little bit of a different picture. You can see strong move up, range, oscillators not really helping us, but that's a range. We're looking for a break up and retest for a continuation up. Lots of gaps on the way up yesterday. I just want to see if there was pretty much the same as the S&P 500. There wasn't really a decent level indicating where the buys came in. So if you look, I'm looking at all the fractals here, trying to see what was the logical level that everybody was looking at, and can't really see that. There's lots of structure lower down, but nothing where we actually turn. So it's kind of a difficult situation here to pick up why we bought at 39,431. I think the one thing would have been price action if you were watching this. Big move up, big move down, story of threes here, tails, 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 lots of buyers scaling in and taking the gamble. But that would have been a 50-50 call with 130 point stop loss. So not a real clear cut. The S&P was also the same, but there was something there. I suppose the only thing that I can think of is there's a pin bar, there's some structure, and that level, you can see how we've flirted with that level. It's not clear cut, but definitely probably the most logical one there. Bit of a pin bar. And these pin bars, as I keep saying, are becoming more and more important as a level. So 39,438 was where the buyer scaled in, but that's left gaps all the way up, and even below there are gaps. So I'd be very cautious at the moment. So yeah, not looking to get in long here. Would prefer to pull back onto 39,650 area before looking for an opportunity up. Alternatively, what's going to happen is we're going to just drift up to this 39,846. Depending on what noise comes out, some catalysts are going to drive us through this quickly. I should see some kind of a pullback onto this 39,846, and that will give you the opportunity to buy. Just bear in mind that 39,846 is a massive area of resistance. It is a weekly low. It is also the swing low of a big double top. So you would expect bears to be waiting here to try and drive this thing down. So be very cautious about this one. I don't think I'd want to be taking a short off that, but I also don't want to be jumping in long. So I'd rather wait for a clear break and a retest of it before going long, or take the long lower down at one of these levels, 39,650 area, 39,500 area, and look for another attempt at it. So that's kind of my view here. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.